Hello and welcome to the Spin the Wheel Allocation and the Heads Up podcast. I'm your host DxT Hobo. Joining me, unfortunately, only for today, it's only going to be DxT Nevo. And you hear some background noises from everyone talking in the background. You're like, get out! I'm on live. For God's sake. 1 second. 1 second. Sorry, man. They've just watched Love Island. They're so excited about what happened in Love Island. But anyway, we don't care about Love Island. We are here for the Heads Up podcast and the Spin the Wheel Allocation, most importantly. So, guys, how are we all doing? A lot of chatter already. We have Jukwood in the chat. We have Umber in the chat. We have a lot of other people. Rico's in the chat. Let's go. Alex, anyway, how are you doing today, pal?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad. How's everybody?
Yeah, I think everyone's good. Everyone happy. I wonder what everyone's thinking, what teams they're going to get. But anyway, let's move on. Let's make a start on this allocation. So, first of all, I'll run through the little bits. First of all, welcome to the podcast. Look at this. Beautiful. Look at, oh man, lovely. Well, to be all day. Jake is in the room. And I just say with your host, DxT Anthony, as well. No, he's in the room, but he won't make another comment.
No, he's not in the room.
He was in the room. I don't know where he's gone now. He's left the room. But yeah, so it's just going to be me and Alex here today. But don't worry about that. That's all you need. That's all you need. So, your drivers' champions of this last season have their picks for their cars. We'll start with the Xbox as always. Woody DR stormed the season. Fantastic from him. Alex, what do you reckon he's going to pick?
Hey, Woody.
Woody DR, what do you reckon he would have picked?
The same guy who was in beforehand.
Oh, McLaren?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Alfa Romeo. No, he's not. He's gone with, Aston Martin.
Then this picture you sent me is wrong.
No, that's something different.
Yeah.
I've just realised that's wrong. But yeah, it's wrong. And there we go. So
get the correct information, man.
I know. It does say on the thing it says McLaren because I haven't had a chance to change it, but we'll change that later. But it's no big deal. I've been rushing, man. I've been rushing. Alright, hang on. Look, what I can do, let me quickly go on to the Be Right Back. And I'll just quickly fix it so you're all happy. 1 second. I'll put it on Be Right Back very, very quickly. Alright, let me fix it quick.
What's wrong?
I made a mistake. Aston. Oh, for God's sake.
Did I spell Aston Martin?
No, I can't spell it. Alright. Okay, let's go back to this. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. Let's get back to this.
So what did he go for? Aston Martin?
Aston Martin, yeah. Okay, so.
Yeah, cool, I've got all that done.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. My mistake. Anyway, it's all good.
Right.
So, Jake, Anthony. Anthony, do you want to tell everyone what you picked? No? He didn't pick. Oh, for God's sake. He's a useless co-commentator, I swear to God. Look at him. Alright, so, me and Jake being champions from just the Drug Constructor champions, we have picked the Ferrari! Woo! We wanted to change. From this season, so we've gone with Ferrari. What's your thoughts on new cars anyway, Alex?
Well, in terms of the looks?
Yeah.
They look pretty smart, I think. I'm trying to think if I can think of a one I don't really like the look of. I think they actually all kind of pretty look alright.
I think
in
it's too
terms
much
of the
blue.
colour schemes and stuff. I think there's a lot of blue, and there's quite a bit of red come through. There was only kind of just like the Ferrari, and now there's a few bits of red dotted around. But I think they all look pretty nice actually. In terms of colour schemes.
Anyway, man, what are you doing? I know, Rico, I'm sorry, man. I literally just realised the mistake I made, and I've just fixed it. But it's all good. I know. The thing is, I've been working all day today. Like, it's been a struggle. But anyway, we're going to start with Xbox for a change. Last time it was the PlayStation. So these are your current partners. Again, it's another mistake. They are the Alpha, the Aston Martin. But don't worry about that. So, guys, make a note of your team. So these are the ones that basically have picked their drivers, their teammates. So we've got a recurring theme here. Team 1. Sorry, first of all, I want to show a shout out here. But Woody and Bit Late Barry was actually, believe it or not, one of the last year's random allocations. And they ended up winning the championship. So that's quite a fascinating thing. We picked the championship team there. Finished first and second, I think, for first and third. They did really well.
All believe in the wheel.
Yeah, man. It's ridiculous, man. They did really well. They done really, really well. And then we have a couple more recurring themes here as well. We have Kana sticking with his teammate with Simseku in Team 1. Then we have Positive and Jonesy also sticking together in Team 2. And a bit of a change because Dan Rouge unfortunately has left the league. So was partnered with Platnor. So Platnor's now gone with a new guy, Luigi. Or Luigi. I don't know if you say it's Luigi or Luigi. I don't know. Doesn't look like a Luigi.
Luigi, unless you've misspelled Luigi.
No. That's how it is. It is Luigi. And then we have Hazard.
Luigi, then.
And I can't say his name, but it's SMHCRN. I don't know how to say it. Simkin. There we go. Simkin. Yeah, you're their manager, Rico. What the hell? But anyway, remember you don't worry about you forgetting it because he's going to come back later. And these are the guys for the random allocation. This was done by us. Actually, this time I used the wheel to allocate these people. So let's have a look who's in the pot. So we have Jupwood, Jacob Diddley, NRX Miles, who former DxT Miles has now left unfortunately. We have Skeenaline mates. We have Krob, Lando, Lando Norris, Mr. Rod Diaz, and DxT Rico. There's actually also DxT Viper up missing this list as well. DxT Viper is also on this list. So apologies again, I missed that name out. But the Viper is also on this list. So anyway, on to the next. This is the allocation anyway. This is the crucial bit. This is where everyone's getting done. So your team 5 will be Krob and Mr. Rod Diaz. So there we go. Krob, Mr. Rod Diaz are going to be in team 5. So guys, remember that. In team 6, allocated by us, is DxT Rico and DxT Viper. Again, that was completely random, and they happened to be paired up again. Paired up randomly last season together, and they paired up again this season together. I think it's quite cool. Then we have NRX Miles and Lando Nor. They're in team 7. And then in team 8, we have Jacob Diddley and Skeen. I can't say his name. I swear I can't say his name. Skeenaline, mate. There we go. Skeenaline, mate. And team 9, unfortunately, we haven't got the full grid yet. It's Jupwood on his own. So, Jupwood, if you next person that joins, you won't be alone. Don't worry, mate. You'll jump in with your team there. So, quick reminder of everyone, where everyone is. So there we go. So, team 1 is Kana and Simseku. Team 2 is Positive and Jonesy. Team 3 is Platnor and Lugi. Team 4 is Hazard and Shumkon. We have, obviously, the Aston Martin is with Woody and Bit Late Barry. Team 5 is Krob and Mr. Rod Diaz. Team 6, DxT Rico, DxT Viper. Team 7, we have NRX Miles and Landor. Team 8, we have Jacob Diddley and Skeenaline. And in Team 9, it's going to be Jupwood. One-man team, as he's put in the chat. What do you think of this, Alex, anyway, so far? What do you think of the teams? So you don't know the Xbox too well, but I'm sure you've seen bits.
I mean, there's still quite a few of the people that have been around since like Season 1. So they're looking pretty good, actually. I feel like...
DxT, and he was like, why is he changing?
Sorry, one second. I'm getting talk in the background again. 1 second. Alright, so, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so, let's move on to the allocation. And
get the old wheel out.
Get the old wheel out. So there we go. Let's spin the wheel. Okay, so, how is this going to work? Basically here, you can see the lovely spin the wheel. All the teams are here. Team 1 to 9. It is shuffled up, so don't worry about that. I will draw a team number out. Then I will jump over to this section here, and I will draw a team out. Obviously, we know that Aston Martin has been selected, so that will be deleted from the wheel. And then we have team 9. So here we go. We'll give it another little shuffle anyway. And here we go. So, first one.
Okay.
You can't see it?
Well, it's just slow. Like it's come up with spinning.
Yeah, it's very slow. It's very slow.
I thought your delay was less. That's why I thought you.
No, it's not. Unfortunately, it's a bit crap. But here we go. What I should have done was actually go on Discord and share the screen with you so you can see it. That'd have been way
Yeah,
easier.
rather than me watching the stream. That's what we did last time. That's why I asked if you were doing this anyway. This is.
Ah, okay. Anyway,
I guess it is.
we could quickly
Anyway,
do it.
crack on.
Guys can still talk while we do this.
Yeah, okay. Show your finger at me. We have.
Yeah.
I need to. I need to message you something as well. Probably.
Alright, sweet. So,
Big pick. What? No, it's not. Sorry.
so guys, anyway, let us know what you're thinking anyway in the chat. Have a little chat about what you want to do.
Where are you sharing it? What thingy?
Probably in the DxT one. Yeah, it's a bit rushed today because we had a bit of a madness earlier. So, unfortunately, yeah, it was a bit rushed today to get this done. And I enjoy doing this, not gonna lie, I do enjoy doing this. Okay, so let's join that. Neo, have you joined us as well?
Yeah.
Cool beans. Okay, and then let's share the screen. I've got to pick what screen I'm sharing. I think it's that one. So there we go. Right, Alex, can you see it? All good? All happy?
Yeah. Okay. I'm good.
Okay, so anyway, without further ado, can you display the teams? The teams of each. What do you mean? Like these teams?
I mean the names.
That one? Oh, you mean on the sides? Can we do that? I don't think it's possible to do that. I'll give you a quick reminder anyway. Let's have a quick
Well,
reminder.
I'm gonna have them all down anyway, so we will go back through the teams afterwards.
So yeah,
And
they're
then
your
maybe
teams
we'll do a
anyway.
nice graphic and post it up in the Discord.
Yeah,
maybe
we'll sort it
tomorrow.
out. But they're your teams.
Over the weekend.
Just remember your teams anyway. Remember who your teams are. Anyway, let's get back to this. Oh, sugar. Wrong one. From current slide. There we go. Okay, spin the wheel. Let's crack on and do this properly. There we go. So, without further ado, first team coming up.
Here we go.
Oh, it is Team 3.
Team 3, which is Platnor and Lugi 2402.
Here we go. So, Platnor and Lugi, this is for you. Team 3. Okay, let's have a look. Remove them out of the list. Let's go over to here. What do you reckon it's going to be? What do you reckon?
Mercedes.
I'm gonna go for Alpine.
Alpine, yeah. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
So.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That was
I swear this is not fixed. That was a complete
that
guess.
was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Alpine. There we go.
Fucking mystic meg over here.
He guessed it right. Alex guessed it right.
I'll see if I guess that.
He guessed it right. I don't know how he did it. He guessed it right. There we go.
Genuinely.
1 in 9 chance. 1 in 9 chance. That's mad.
That's all I need. That's all I need.
Everyone's reckoning that Jopwood's going to get the Haas. Be Mazepin. Alright, anyway. Next team.
So,
The next team. Let's have a
So
look.
the next team is Team 2,
Team 2.
which is Positive and Jonesy.
Positive and Jones. They did very well last season. So they did do very, very well. So let's have a look and see what they can get this season. Take them out. Onto the teams. I like when the logo spins in the middle. I like that. Little
It's
feature.
kind of cool actually. It is pretty cool. AlphaTauri.
AlphaTauri.
Spelled incorrectly, but
I know, I'm so sorry. I can't spell anything. AlphaTauri. There we go. It's because I'm so used to spelling Alfa Romeo, that's why. I think I spelled it wrong last time as well.
Yeah, you did.
Wait, what's wrong with AlphaTauri? That's right, isn't it?
No, ALPHA.
Ah, it's PHA as well. I'm guessing, is this one the
Yeah.
FA?
And you spell Alpha Romeo.
Yeah. I know,
Yeah,
I
you
get them
just
mixed up.
You
I get them mixed up. I get them mixed up all the time. But there we go. Okay.
Okay, so Okay, yeah.
What do you reckon next?
Spin the old wheel then.
Spin the old wheel.
Spin the old wheel.
Ooh, Team 5.
Team
Oh, 7.
7.
7. So that's
Team
Miles
7.
and Lando.
Mercedes.
Team 7. Yep. Is Miles actually still here? I thought he left.
No, he's not left. Basically,
Oh,
so
he left DxT, but he's racing.
yeah, there was a bit of an argument between him and DxT Thomas. Thomas happened to be leaving DxT anyway, and then Miles left DxT as well. But yeah, it's a bit of a row between those two after a race. But anyway,
Okay. Never mind.
it happens.
So,
it
Team
happens.
7. Let's
Let's have a look.
what
do you reckon?
Should we try? I don't know. I don't know if I'm 1 for 1 now. I don't know if I want to lose my streak. That's the issue.
I reckon
don't know if I wanna lose my
Ferrari.
streak.
I'm well wrong. Williams.
It's going to be Williams. So Team 7, Miles and Lando, you are Williams.
There we go. So, take that out. Next team. Let's see what we get.
What's it going to be? It's going to be Team 5.
Oh, sugar.
Because that's
I made a
going to rotate.
1 second. Sorry, that's
What?
meant to... For some reason, that's come back up. I don't know what it is. Hang on.
What has?
The spin the wheel thing came back up randomly. Hang on. Why has that come? Here we go. Team 5. Sorry, Team 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's put a little note down for Team 5. And that is...
That is Krob and Mr. Rod Dias.
Mr. Rod Diaz. Cool. Let's have a look what we can get you. Let's have a look what it's going to be.
Go Haas.
You reckon Haas?
Oh no.
That's
Red Bull. Red Bull for those guys.
Damn it, 50%. So Krob and Mr. Rod Dias, you have a Red Bull. Shame that your team manager is an absolute knobhead, and the other guy, what's his face, is another prick.
Big fan of Red Bull over here.
Yeah, love him.
Red Bull's quite good.
Here we go. Next team. Team 8.
Team 8, which is Japop Diddley and Skeenaline. Skeenaline, mate.
Skeenaline. Here we go. So, let's see what you guys can get.
I'm going Haas again.
That has again. I think you're wrong.
I'm going Haas again. I'm wrong. It's Alfa Romeo.
Alfa Romeo.
Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, Rico's gonna get Mercedes.
Okay, so how are we all looking so far? Are we all happy with what we got so far? The team 8's has been done. We've got a couple more. So who have we got left? We've got 4 teams left, and that is Team 1 of Kana and Simseku. We have Team 4 of Hazard and Shumkon. Team 6, which is Rico and Viper, and Team 9 being Jutwood on his lonesome. Team Jutwood on his own. Let's have a look.
Let's go. This is, I'm going to say Team 1 for this pick.
Team 1, yeah?
Oh, no, it's not going to be. It's going to be Team 6. So, Rico and Viper.
Ooh. So, Rico,
Rico and Viper.
Mercedes.
the head of the Xbox League. Let's see what he got.
And
So, what
I
are your
am going to
choices?
say
Mercedes.
they're getting Haas.
So, we've
Calling
got
it right now.
Haas in there. We've got Haas with Alex.
Mercedes.
Lexi saying Nevo.
What?
Sorry, Lex said Nevo. Lexi's saying Mercedes.
Yeah, that's what she says in bed.
Yeah.
What?
Anthony's saying McLaren. So, I guess I'm left with Ferrari. Here we go. I like how Ferrari's red. I'm a bit gutted that McLaren is not orange though. Oh, it's Haas.
And they've got Haas. Oh,
Haas.
2 for 4 or whatever it
Oh,
is.
Rico went to McLaren. So he's a bit gutted. So there we go. So team 6 with the Haas.
Haas doesn't look completely shocking in this
No,
game,
it's not
though.
too bad. And
Like,
also, it's the
I
only
mean-
white car.
Well,
It
to be
does
said, I
help.
mean, they had a nicer car when they had the black and gold stuff going on, but
Yeah.
last year's game it was shocking. So it's not too bad a livery. I wouldn't say it's the worst livery. I don't think. Is it the worst livery? It might be the worst livery actually.
What, the Haas one?
Anyway.
Yeah, it's a bit bland, isn't it?
yeah.
It's a bit bland.
I don't know. I don't know if it's technically the worst. I don't know. Say if it's the worst livery.
I don't like the Alpine one, to be honest.
The Alpine one, I actually don't mind it. It's nice that it's like there's a blue car. Like,
But they're all fucking
you
blue
know, I know
now.
it's got a bit red, but
They're all fucking blue.
it's just flavour of the month.
Rico doesn't
Flavour
seem
of the
happy
year.
about it. Okay, here we go. So, teams 1, 4 and 9 left. Who's the next
Going
one?
for Team 4.
Team 4, yeah? You reckon Team 4?
Nope.
Or
It's going to be Team 9.
That's Jutwood. Team
Which is-
Jutwood.
Jutwood.
Team
Jutwood.
Jutwood. Okay, Jutwood. There are your choices. You've got Ferrari still
I'm
in the mix,
going
McLaren's still
Ferrari.
in the mix. These are some good picks in there. These are some good picks.
Yeah,
Ferrari, you said Mercedes. Jake, I'm guessing saying McLaren. It's Mercedes. There we go. So there you go, Jupp. You've got Mercedes.
Not only is it's in the game, like in terms of like pit box slot. Obviously they've got the first one, but in
Yeah.
the game it's a bit crappy because you have to wait around a lot. But it's still
Jupp would want
decent to be the
McLaren,
first
though.
one.
Jupp would want
So
McLaren.
it's actually decent for pit box slot and for livery. So decent there to be honest. So now we've got Team 1, which is Kana and Simseku,
Yeah.
and Team 4, which is Hazard and Sumkran.
Here we go. So who's next? It's
Oh,
Team 1.
Team 1. So Kana and Simseku. Let's have a butchers.
There we go.
Team 1's going to get
Team
Ferrari.
1. And so you've got McLaren or Ferrari for Team 1.
I'm going Ferrari again.
Go Ferrari again. You got 50-50. You can't go wrong here, surely.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can.
Oh, Ferrari. Is it?
It's gone Ferrari, yeah.
Yeah, it's
gone
Ferrari. There you go. So that was Team 4.
in the Ferrari. So that was Team 1.
Who's Team
Team
4?
1, sorry, Team 1.
So Team 4 is Hammer, Hazard, and Sumkren.
Yeah, I wonder what they're going to get. Ooh, it's going to be a hard one.
So we'll spin the wheel, but I'm going to guess Team 4.
Yeah, Team 4. I reckon it's going to be Team 4. I reckon Team 4.
Team 4. Team 4, yeah, good. I've smashed some of these guesses, mate, just saying.
I know, that was good. That was good. Team 4, there we go.
Solid one. And I reckon it's going to be McLaren, I think.
You sure? I don't know, you know. It's McLaren. What a shock. What a shock.
I told you, mate. I told you.
So there you go. There is your spin the wheel for the Xbox side. So we can give a quick rundown in a minute. Let's quickly jump over back to the action. So I'll show you this bit again, and we'll see it from here. So we have in Team 1 are in the Ferrari. Team 2 will be in the AlphaTauri. Team 3 in the Alpine. Team 4 in the McLaren. Team 5 are in the Red Bull. Team 6 in the Haas, which Rico is thrilled about, by the way. Team 7 in the Williams. Team 8 in the Alfa Romeo. Team 9 in the Mercedes. And finally, obviously, our champions have chosen the Aston Martin. So well done there, guys. Hope everyone is happy with their teams.
What did you choose?
1 second. Okay, so while we do that, we'll have a quick rundown for the PlayStation side. Well, apparently, okay, 1 second. It's been a bit of an error with this as well. Let me just quickly put it on to be right back. Have a little drink, have a little breather, contemplate. Let us know in the chat what you think of your Xbox picks, and we'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
Right.
So
What the fuck is it?
basically,
Wait, hang on.
you've got you've got Team 2.
Pressed all the wrong buttons there. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So basically, there was a change to last minute. Some of the allocations. 2 drivers again had another falling out. I won't name names because they're racing still. But yeah, they're falling out and decided they don't want to be partners anymore, which caused a lot of issues for me to change everything around. So shit happens, unfortunately. But here we go. So moving on to the PS4 partnerships. So these are the ones that are obviously picked earlier. In the Ferrari, it will be myself and DxT Anthony. Team 1 will be Ralkio and DxT Umbra. Team 2, DxT Nevo and DxT Iceman. And Team 3, DxT Matty and DxT Flea. So, basically, other than me and Jake, everyone there is new partnerships, isn't they?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so you've now come back to full-time racing. You've partnered up with Iceman. Ralkio's come back to full-time racing and partnered up with the brand new DxT Umbra. And then we have DxT Matty and DxT Fleet. Obviously, Matty Been with us a little while, but he was going to be partnered up with the other Matty, the TNE Matty. But TNE Matty now not going to be doing it. It's a bit of a shame, really. So let me just get myself caught up on my stream so I know where everyone is. Here we go. So, next screen. The random allocations for the PS4. So, in this pot, there's a lot of people in this pot as well. We have DxT Cons, Liam, Speedy, DxT Tal Cogwell, who also joining us back. We have Amir, Non-Human, Freedoms, Kia, who's a new driver, and Frenzy. So, very mixed here. A lot of new people, a lot of old people. So, it's going to be a very mixed situation here. Alex, do you know of any of these people we've got in here? What you thinking?
I would say I know most of them, to be fair. There's a couple who I'm not sure of. Kaya, Krusty T, obviously he's a new one. Pretty much the rest of them though, I've at least commentated or raced with a couple of times.
Oh yeah, Krusty T did join late as well, so he's not on this list, but he will be in the allocation. So yeah, he joined literally last minute.
Liam J9, I'm pretty sure he has raced before. So I think I know pretty much everyone. It's nice to see Cogwheel.
Yeah, Cogwheel's coming back.
Richard Underwood. Nice to see Richard Underwood coming back. Nice guy, good driver. Yeah, so I know pretty much most of them actually.
Raukio said, I'm the only non-DxT in team 1, 2 or 3. He was. It was quite funny actually. When I was writing it up, I was like, there's a lot of DxT here. But DxT, that's what it is. We're keen. We want to get involved. That's what it is. Okay, so. Sorry, Alex, what are you going to say?
Your actual stream for myself, like your live stream, has stopped for myself.
It stopped?
What are you on your actual stream, like on yourself, not on YouTube?
What am I actually? Oh, I'm on the same screen.
Are you on? Yeah, mine's. Why is mine stopped?
Mine did it earlier. I was like, it stopped for a second. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah.
Because I'm still on spin the wheel with like nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you don't need that. You got the thing there.
I'm gonna stop watching and then I'll watch stream and it should reload.
So, team 4, DxT Tall Cogwheel and Speedy have been partnered up together. In team 5, we have drum roll, DxT Cons and Amir 277. Amir did very well last season as well, and Cons was a new starter to the league, joined very late. In team 6, as this is PS4 as well, so it's technically PS5 as well. It's Kia and Liam, so 2 unknowns really in this situation. Liam raced before, Kia's raced on the Xbox side, so 2 unknowns there. I've jumped to Team 7 for some reason, it's kind of skipped, I don't know why it's done that for. But Team 8 is Freedoms and Frenzy. There's Team 7, there we go. Team 7 is Non-Human and Krusty T. So like I said, Krusty T joined very late, he jumped in with Non-Human. And in Team 9, we have DxT Kingsholm on his own. So again, another one. Kingsholm has joined up again. He's joined us back again, and he was another late joiner, so that's why he wasn't involved in that, and he was put on his own. So there we go. Okay, so the next window we have. I'm going to quickly run down again what you guys have. So PS4 partnerships are here. So team 1 we have Raukio and Umbra. Team 2 is Nevo and Iceman. Team 3 is Matty and Flea. Team 4 is Tall Cogwheel and Speedy. In Team 5 is Cons and Amir. Team 6 we have Kia and Liam. Team 7 Non-Human and Krusty T. Team 8 we have Frenzy and Freedoms. And Team 9 we have Kingsholm with on his own with no one there. So make a note of that, guys. Make sure you keep that in your head. Know what team you're in. And then we're going to go on to the all-important allocation. So, let's go. Let's go to the spin the wheel. Woo! Okay, so obviously now we've got a blank wheel. Let's load up again. Open. Let's load these bad boys up. So this is the teams. There are your teams. And here is your spin the wheel. There we go. So, we know that we've chose the Ferrari, so the Ferrari will be removed, and then we're left with these lovely 9 teams. All good on the hood. Okay, so without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so who do you reckon is going to be first, Alex? You've done yours straight off the bat for the first one. Let's see if you can get a 2 for 2.
I think we're going to get 5.
Team 5. What car do you reckon they're going to get?
I think they're going to get Williams.
There we go. So that's from Nevo's guess. If it comes up Team 5 and Williams, you're getting kicked out this week. We're going to get done. Oh my god. It's so close.
Nah, it's Team 2. It's Team
2.
I wasn't bad though. Team 5 was calling to me though. So,
Team 2.
So
Team 2. That's you.
Oh, which it says me.
It's you. It's you. You're an Iceman. Okay, Alex, what car would you like?
Really, I would like anything other than the fucking Red Bull.
There we go. Red Bull it is.
Pretty chill other than Red Bull.
Let's give him the Red Bull. Let's give him the Red Bull. Please be the Red Bull.
Please,
You got.
no.
Oh, you're lucky. Oh, racing point. Shit. That's actually
Aston Martin.
Aston Martin.
Yeah, boy.
It's gone there anyway. It's gone there anyway. Aston Martin.
I'll take the Aston actually. You know, now it's not.
Okay.
Now it's not like the old Pink Panther. I'll take that.
I like that.
I haven't played the new game, so I don't know what the view's like and stuff like that. But I'll take the Aston.
I'm going to make some corrections on the spelling because I am massively dyslexic, and also it's spelled Alpine completely wrong. There we go. Minor corrections, and here we go. So, next we have. What did you get again? Aston Martin.
Aston Martin.
Yeah. Yeah. Team 1. So this is Raukio and Jack.
Umbra.
Yeah, an Umbra. Yeah. So I know these guys are in the chat. Guys, what do you fancy? What do you fancy? What is it? What team do you want?
I reckon they're going to get.
It's not Alpine wrong as well. There's no H in Alpine.
There
we go.
They're gonna get.
I can't spell. I'm dyslexic, guys. Leave me alone.
Team 1 are gonna get the. Oh, what are they gonna get? What are they gonna get? They're gonna get the McLaren.
McLaren, yeah? You reckon McLaren? Let's go. Oh.
They're not. They're getting
AlphaTauri. So that was actually the second one as well from the last one. AlphaTauri. There we go. So, next one we got. Let's have a look. Oh, next team we have. Oh, it is Team 6.
Which is Kaya and Liam.
Kaya and Liam, the two new boys of the TTFL. Two new boys TTFL. Let's have a look what we can get you. They'll take it. They like it. They wanted Red Bull, but they'll take it. And that's the Williams.
For them. So Williams for Liam and Kaya.
Not everyone's a big fan of Williams, to be honest, because I think the steering wheel throws everyone off. Kind of agree. I do kind of agree.
Yeah, I can understand that. But when you're Williams and you ain't got a big budget, what can you expect? You're lucky you ain't got some kind of Sparko wheel just attached to it.
I won't be surprised, I'm not gonna lie.
Could you
Next
imagine?
is
Just bowl
Team
up.
3.
Which is Matty and Flea.
So this is the second DxT team.
Yeah, funny that the DxT league's actually
the old DxT league.
Who would have thought?
It's
because the PS4 side's so strong, thanks to mine and Jake's build-up.
It's because you
Me
poach.
and Jake bringing a team from nothing up. No, we don't poach. No,
I'm joking.
We don't poach shit. Red Bull.
Red Bull.
They actually probably like that, but
Yeah.
I could not stand.
You're just thrilled that you got a decent car.
I'm just thrilled I didn't get Red Bull, to be honest. Like, I could have had any other car, just not Red Bull.
So here we go. So rest of the teams.
Matty and Flea getting the old Red Bull. I mean, to be fair, most people like that. It's an okay pick, I suppose, in a sense. I just can't stand him. Team 4, ooh, Richard Underwood and Joseph Roberts, aka DxT Tall Cogwheel, and soon to be DxT Speedy, AJ. AJ?
He's even here. Flea.
He did say something. He said he didn't want Haas.
No, Flea, you happy with that, mate? You said really? I'm not too sure you're happy with that. At Hobo, when does the first race start? First race will start next Friday, actually. Next Friday. The calendar will come out soon. But yeah, it'll start next Friday. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss the first race. I'm not going to be here. Anyway.
That's quite soon.
It is quite soon.
Going to be like, he's going to get the Alpine. Alpine.
Yeah, no, I think we have to sort of speed up a little bit because the...
I don't think we do, because the game's only been out like, what, a week now? 2 weeks?
I don't know. We'll see.
We can push it back a bit.
Guys, you want to push it back a bit over another week? Or do you want to start next Friday? It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys. But there we go. Alpine for Team 4. So, a little rundown. We'll do a rundown in a bit. We're about halfway through now anyway. But we'll do a rundown at the end anyway.
To be honest.
Nah, ain't a
Yeah,
bad shout.
I've got everything written down anyway.
Here we go.
Okay, so let's see what we get.
I might delay it a week. We'll see.
Kingsholm.
Team 9.
Kingsholm.
There we go. So Team 9. Kingsholm on his own. Mr. Kingsholm. This is Team Kingsholm. Let's see what he can get. He was a McLaren, I believe, last year. Let's see if he can be a McLaren again. He won't be. He'll be in the Alfa Romeo. Or was he going to go to Haas? Oh, nearly the Haas. There we go. So Team 9, the Alfa Romeo.
Alfa Romeo done.
Alfa Romeo. I raced in cockpit modes. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. It's easy to see in the Haas or McLaren, and also the McLaren. Oh, that's why he wanted the Haas.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Nah, it does make a difference though in some of the cars. Just like the actual view from the cockpit. So if you're racing in cockpit, there will be certain teams which will actually be more beneficial than others. But
okay, last teams we've got 5, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm going team 8.
I'm going team 7. Oh, look at that, team 7.
Which is non-human and crusty T.
Yeah, non-human and
I
crusty
can't
T.
imagine what crusty tea would taste like.
Oh.
It'd be like oh, I don't even
I don't even imagine it. Don't even say it. Don't get us cancelled. Don't get us cancelled.
Don't say it.
Here we go.
So, Team 7, non-human, crusty T, they're going to be in the Mercedes. Way.
So there you go.
The only problem when it gets to this stage is like you just know as soon as it starts slowing down, you already know that what it's going to be on because it's not going to make it to the next fucking segment.
Yeah. So here we go. Team 8 or 5. It's going to be Team 8.
Frenzy and freedom.
So here we go. So those that don't know, non-human and freedom are actually brothers. So we'll see. They're going to get rival teams. We'll find out. Haas or McLaren. Haas or McLaren. Let's have a look, and it's going to be the Haas.
Gonna be the hair.
Gonna be the Haas. In the American Haas.
What's weird that the McLaren's left again.
I know, it is random, isn't it? It's quite
a bit odd, isn't it?
Team 5. So, just so we can just do it for fun. Team 5 is finally Cons and Amir. It's a shot.
And in a McLaren, so I mean,
there you go.
Decent car. I can't remember what Cons' game attack was before. I don't know if I've seen Cons race, but
no, Cons was Cons before. Cons was Cons.
Okay,
before.
I don't know if I've seen a race, but Amir was definitely quite quick, so that could be a really solid team, and in a decent car. So
yeah, not bad. So there we go. So, quick rundown of the spin the wheel once again. Okay, so before we start off, we'll go back to this page and we'll see the little rundown. Okay, so in Team 1 of the team of Rauki Alhambra will be in the Alpha Tauri. In Team 2, which is yourself and Iceman, in the Alpha Martin, nearly called it, the Aston Martin. In Team 3 will be the Red Bull with Matty and Flea. Team 4 with Torcog, Will and Speedy. Team 4, will be in the Alpine. Ferrari is obviously going to be myself and DxT Anthony. In Team 5, we have the McLarens of Cons and Amir. In Team 6, in the Williams, will be Kia and Liam. In Team 7, will be the Mercedes with Non-Human and Krusty T. Team 8 in the Haas with Frenzy and Freedoms. And finally, on his own, in Team 9, is Kingsholm in the Alfa Romeo. So there we go. I hope you guys are all happy with that and all happy with your selections. And that about wraps it up here. So, thank you for watching the Spin the Wheel. Good luck to everyone in Season 3. I will announce at some point when we're doing the calendar, but if you guys want to delay it for a week, that is absolutely fine. I'm happy with that. If you want to start it this Friday, we can do that as well. Obviously, with the amount of tracks as well we're going to have in the season, it's going to be a difficult one because if we race as calendar, not official calendar, which we're going to do as official calendar, Imola and Portugal are not in the game yet. So and also China's technically not in the calendar, so I don't know what we're going to do with it. We'll have to discuss it a little bit and announce the calendar later. But what are you thinking?
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking about this?
See, this is why I feel like we should, like, I know a week doesn't make loads of difference, but we might find out some more information, because I'm pretty sure I heard something about a patch coming out. Was it like December or something, or November, December, for adding like the new tracks? So if that is the case, I mean, we could find out more in an extra week or whatever. But the new tracks are going to have to be added in for the latter part of the season.
Yeah.
Regardless, anyway. But I think maybe starting, instead of the 6th, starting on whatever the next one is, like 13th or whatever, 12th, whatever the fuck it is, might be more worthwhile. Also, I have not played the game at all yet, so I like an extra bit of time to play it. Yeah, I want to delay 100%. I want to delay it, and I also want to win on Brazil. Don't care what you people say.
Oh, I'll tell you what, actually, let me. Rico's in the chat. Rico, did you want to jump in and join us in the Heads Up booth? We could jump to Discord and you can join us if yes, what you want to do. So just let us know in the chat or send us a message, whatever you want to do. But yeah, we have moved on straight away to the Heads Up podcast. So welcome, guys. If you do want to stick around, we'll be talking about the new season, talking about some events and stuff from the last 2 weeks. The Olympics as well has been going on. Everyone's been loving the Olympics in that Team GB spirit.
I haven't watched anything.
You not watched any of it?
I have not watched any Olympics. No.
Why not
Honestly,
watch the Olympics?
I didn't even know it was happening, and then I just started seeing news about it. I was like, oh.
Oh my god, really?
The Olympics. It's just not something I really care about. In all fairness, it sounds bad. I just don't care for the Olympics.
I love the Olympics. I think it's joke.
I think the only time I watched it, I think, was when Usain Bolt was just winning all the races. It was fun to watch then, you know. And now I just.
What, when someone's constantly winning, it was fun to watch. That's not my definition of fun. That's like boring.
Why? Well, why do we watch F1 then?
That is very true. But then again, this season's not been like that at all.
No, oh mate, don't even get me started on F1 this season.
This
is like it has made me brew like my Red Bull hatred to another. It's not even so much just Red Bull like on their own. It is genuinely fucking Christian Horner and Helmut Marko. I cannot stand those two people. The two biggest dickheads and moaners known to man.
I'm glad you like them. I'm glad you're a fan. Alright, so Rico has joined the chat. I'm not sure if he can hear us. Or yeah, well, what I'll do, I'll go to a quick break and we'll work out how to get Rico on, and then we'll come back. So to get a cup of tea, get a drink, and join us in about 5 minutes for the Heads Up podcast.
Just because we're talking on PS4, Hobo.
Okay. Now, let's work out how to make you guys be heard on stream. That will be the next task to do. Should be able to go through defaults. Oh, my fucking stream went down. Okay, never mind. Are you back? Say it, talk again. I can't hear you, Alex, at all. Oh, for God's sake, you just talk. We're live on stream, you idiots. Oh my god, you guys are fucking idiots. Alright, so, Alex, what topics do you want to talk about in the Heads Up podcast? Also, welcome DxT Rico. Rico being the co-founder of DxT and also the head of the Xbox League. So for a rare chance, we've got the head of the Xbox, head of PlayStation, and owner of the league in general.
And the Nintendo.
Me and Rico can't always be in the same room or same chat together.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's major conflict. The world starts reversing round on its axis.
Alex, you might need to turn your mic up a little bit. You're really quiet.
Oh my god.
No, that ain't no better, mate. That was actually quieter.
Hang on. Just my headset might not work.
Ugh, useless. Useless.
I've actually probably set up my computer properly.
I can tell, mate. I can tell. It's a shambles, mate. Hey, now we can talk about him, dickhead. He's still quiet. Hang on, it might be me. There you go. Yeah, bit better.
No.
It's not really actually, no.
Then that's the sensitivity.
What do you mean? How can you not hear any? What is wrong with your mic?
What?
It's poor, man. What is going on?
What are you on about?
I can barely hear you. Useless, mate. Absolutely useless.
No, I'm blaming your streaming thing because I chat in Discord a lot and it's always quite loud. Most people tell me it's fucking down.
Oh, yeah, but how can I turn you up?
Right click on my name and then you should be able to change the volume.
Okay, I have. I'll put you on 200%.
Okay, that's cool.
Alright, is that better for the stream?
Turn the volume up in the Discord settings.
Yeah, my output is full.
Ooh.
He's just useless, that's all it is. That's all it is, he's just useless.
I hardly use it and I've connected and I seem to be fine.
Yeah, same. Can you join Umbra? Yeah, fuck it, why not? Umbra, jump in. Alright, Umbra, if you know how to do it, I'll then quickly go onto the DxT Discord and I will open it up so you can see it and we'll get Umbra in. Umbra wanted to join last week as well, so why not? Let's get Umbra in.
That would have been handy since we did the podcast bi-weekly as well.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. The last one he went to jump in on.
I don't know what you mean actually. Can you be
Fuck off, that's what I mean. You know what? Fuck off.
Wow, that's a bit weird.
There you go, DxT Umbra. So you should be able to jump in now, mate. So, Umbra's going to come in. Can you join too? No, you can fuck off.
Is he over the age of 18?
I think so. No, he's not. No, he's not.
I'm joking.
I'm only over it.
Lexi, if you want to join, you're feel free to join as well. Why not? Let's have a girl in here.
Oh, not a Brummy.
Get the Brummy in. Get the Brummy in.
Oh, do it.
Get the Brummy in.
Oh, Lexi, your mic's broken. What a shame.
Alright, so guys, what do you want to talk about? Rico, why don't you introduce yourself a bit better than I can? You know, tell me what you've been up to, how you've been,
Hang on.
how has the privilege it's been being with me the whole time doing DxT.
Hola, me llamo Matthew. Otro non è Rico. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Fuck is that?
You just know everyone's checking the old captions right now, like English subtitles on.
What the fuck? What was that noise in the background?
Someone got Rosetta Stone for their birthday.
No, you've got to turn the calling thing off, I think. What the hell has he done?
Turn it off.
Wait, no, put it off. Sorry.
Something about pull it off.
My cousin's in the back room and behind me.
And you're telling him to pull it off?
He's trying to turn the fan on, but he's trying to turn the aircon on with it, and it's not working.
If you say so.
Oh my god. Anyway, so guys, what do you want to talk about? Oh no, we've been talking over the last 5 minutes and nothing's happened.
Yeah, well, what I was going to say, as you've put down on your post beforehand regarding the race calendar, as you know, I've done the spreadsheets. The only reason, the way you see the races on the spreadsheet, obviously because there's no official calendar, all I did was taken the order of the races that are on the time trial on game, and just did it that way. So obviously there still is tracks coming, there's tracks on there that aren't on the official calendar, so that'll be changed when we hear.
It's a bit frustrating because obviously we want to start the league, we want to get it going on the right foot, and then the game is saying, "Oh, we've got new tracks coming soon." Well, fucking release them. What are you doing? It is frustrating. The
problem with the yearly game though, when things change like that, it's rushed. I mean, and from what I hear, like, I haven't played the game myself, but from what I hear, in general, it's not very. It's like 3 quarters.
Yeah, it's a bit shit.
Put it this way, I did the beta testing on it for Codemasters. I was lucky enough to be able to do that twice. Year in a row.
Oh yes, he's a dickhead. I swear to God, this guy doesn't fucking play it that often, and he gets it every fucking year.
But I can tell you one thing now, the beta version was a lot better than the release version.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on then?
It's all the last minute changes they make, or from feedback, and then they change it and they fucking.
Yeah.
It is a bit mad.
If you think about every yearly game, you know, it's always a case of, right, they did this every so much better, or they fix things which are wrong with the last year's game, and then it brings new shit in, and then sometimes, pretty much never actually, they try to fix them with patches going through, which never really happens because they focus on the next year's game and just fix them in that instead. But it's annoying, but it's not kind of finished. It's annoying.
Wait, what did you just do? What did you just do? Your voice went so much better. What did you just do?
Oh, I did nothing.
Yeah, I can actually hear him properly now.
Yeah, it's just yeah, a little bit louder.
But no, so I literally done nothing.
That's a bit weird. That is a bit weird.
Maybe it's because I unplugged my other mic from my other headset, even though it wasn't. Maybe it was interfering or something.
Maybe that's probably right.
Who to be, but yeah. But yeah, so it's annoying because we have to kind of do the calendar and kind of force like the first half until we definitely know when the next tracks are coming out, and then add them on at the end. A little bit annoying, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's frustrating because like ideally I wanted to have the calendars all up and ready by now, but it's not possible. It's just not possible at all.
I still think, I don't know obviously what we're doing technically. I mean obviously we've done a vote and it's for like the proper race calendar, which is fine. Hello Jack, by the way.
Hi Jack.
Hello.
But I still want to finish on Brazil.
Desperate. I don't know what it is. He's desperate to finish on Brazil.
Because growing up, man, Brazil was the last race and it was always decent. And Abu Dhabi's just so poor in comparison to finishing, I think.
Would you?
The thing is though, with the tracks at the moment in game, I would probably recommend that you actually just do a mixed season regarding the actual tracks that are there at the moment. Because if you're going to go by the official one, then they've already pulled Australia out.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It'll probably be official, best we can do, the best we can to our ability, official. Because it is frustrating. Because yeah, like I said as well. The second and third race in the calendar is the 2 great tracks. I'm not on the game yet. Of Imola, Italy, and Portugal. Whatever that fucking shitty arse track's called. Portimao, that's the one. Not on the game yet. And then later on we got the Saudi Arabian track. That's yet to be joining.
Jeddah, right?
That's it, Jeddah.
Well, see, that's the thing. So those tracks are going to have to be in the latter end of the season, rather than where they should have been, sort of thing. So it's a little bit annoying. So it's going to be hard to do an official season properly. That's the only reason why. Maybe it's just like we just do whatever. Maybe we do a fucking spin the wheel with the tracks, and then do the one yeah, for literally everything, and even who's going to win the races, but just put me there all the time with Lee. But mate, yeah, I mean, even something like that, just pull the tracks out of the hat, do what's in the game currently, and then do the last 3, and then do whatever with them. We could either throw them in somewhere, or we could just put those 3 back to back.
Yeah, it's an option. It's an option, but it's just it's frustrating because I do want us to get it over and done with and kind of get it going. Everyone's asking when the league's going to start as well, and it's just like, well, we're trying to wait for these tracks really because we need to know.
Those tracks I don't think they're coming soon. I'm pretty sure I heard they are coming in a patch, right? But some people were saying that they might not actually come till like December, and then, but I've also heard they'll come out for like September. But I think September's a bit too soon.
To be honest, I don't know why it's taken them so long to bring these tracks out, because it's probably only someone who's been tracking them out on an Etch-a-Sketch.
Yeah, see, they don't have like the laser tracking like the iRacing have, do they? So they kind of they always send like a Google car around to just get the fucking scenery of the track and then just flap it on the
pretty
game.
much.
So yeah, it probably wouldn't take as long as it should do, but they've bodged everything so far. So
Yeah, what do you think, Jack? Anyway, you've been quite quiet since you joined.
Well, I don't know, because I've seen, I don't know who was saying it, but I think it was Alex saying, like, the new track's either coming out in September or December. I've seen September, but not really December. But hopefully, Abu Dhabi maybe can be a bit more exciting with the track changes if they decide to do that. Or if they'll leave it to last year's track.
Yeah,
that's the problem, isn't it? That all the new kind of iterations of the tracks aren't in the game either. So at the moment,
same
it's
with
still
Spain
old,
and Australia.
Yeah, it's still the old
Tracks like
version. Yeah, it's that's kind of the bad thing. They might all come in one big patch and be like, here's the new tracks and here's the new iterations, or they'll rush to get the new tracks out and then bring. They might not even bring the changes for the new track for the old tracks.
But also what I've seen is, I don't know, I think I seen it in a Reddit video, it was like, Turkey was there. But I've seen like, oh, Turkey won't be in the game, but I've seen like, Turkey as like a coming track, a track that might be coming. Whether they'll do that, bring that out in a later patch, or
yeah, that'd be
they'll
an interesting
just...
thing to see. Turkey's a good track.
Yeah. Like, Stroll getting his pole, stuff like that was exciting. Like, a new pole sitter for once. Vettel getting a podium again. Perez getting another podium. But, yeah, it's brought some exciting racing in the past. So hopefully we'll see it more often, maybe in the next coming years.
Yeah, definitely agree. So it's just, yeah, I don't know. It makes our life difficult as a league owner, as a league runner, that this shit hasn't been done. Imagine like if FIFA was like, oh yeah, so we've got brand new games, but Mbappe comes out next year. What do you mean? Mbappe's part of the game. Bring him out. What's going on? Bit mental.
Yeah.
So,
This
just
is
doing a little
your
search on Codemasters here, and they're looking at possibly releasing the patch for the new tracks on the 5th of December, which coincides with the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing. I can't remember. I watched some kind of Formula One streamer, and they were saying that it's looking more like December patch. But again, I heard two things, but everyone kind of thought September was too soon. And then it was kind of between like September was probably too soon, possibly November, more likely December. But it's still it's complete rumors really. You can't fucking tell because they actually say, all right, this is the patch, this is what it's got.
Yeah. It's frustrating.
But that's why the season's kind of screwed from the start, because we want to try and follow it, but we can't really. So maybe a mixed one's the best option to go for. I know we voted on it, and we could do as close as we possibly can, but without all the tracks, what can we do?
Yeah. It is a good point. It says obviously down to the people as well. So we are a democracy really in this in the league. So we'll have to try and respect the guys' wishes as much as we can. But yeah, it's hard. It is hard.
Well, I mean, yeah, we can do it in order from what's in the game, and then all the new tracks will just have to be added on at the end.
Yeah.
And let's just hope there's at least one good one.
It'll be a short season or something, and we just run with what we got, and then go from there.
Yeah.
I don't know, because even a short season, right? We were looking, alright, we need a short season, we need to go through to December. That's quite a long season. If we do a short season, then we'll be waiting either way, or we just do a full season and add them on.
Yeah.
I think doing a full season is the best way to go, and we'll have to keep it as close to the actual proper season as possible. I mean, most leagues are going to be following what's in game right anyway, I guess. So if we just do that, then that's as good as probably can get.
Yeah, Rico, what about you? You race in other leagues as well. Like, have they spoken about the new season, what they're doing, how they're running it?
They're basically doing what I said about earlier, that with the time trials, the way the order of the tracks are on that, they're just going with that at the moment.
Yeah. But they're doing all this. They're doing all the tracks.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's this. We'll work something out anyway. But as for season start, guys, any suggestions? Do you want to start? What do you reckon? Start it a week later? Start it this week? Next week?
Tomorrow.
Rico said tomorrow. I'm ignoring Rico's comment about tomorrow. I knew that was coming.
I think we have more time to plan it out if we push it back a week. Because if we're still discussing what we were going to do now, I don't think doing it next week. It's a rush, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not fussed either way. I'd rather have it set in stone and it fully done, rather than it.
Well, to be honest, I'd rather have it a week later anyway, because the mechanics of this game is so different to the last one, and I'm, to be honest, struggling with it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I've had to turn back on ABS.
Oh really?
Because every time I brake, it's just spin out of pretty much.
That is bad. You're turning back on assist.
That bad. Yeah.
I've actually tried starting this game with no assists, and I've managed to get the traction control near enough done by mucking around with the wheel settings, because the wheel settings for this game are completely different from the last game.
Yeah, I've
same with
noticed.
the setup in the game as well. But traction control, I'm getting used to it. I've started racing without it, but ABS, I just can't get it over. I still have to have that on.
I think it's weird when you speak to different people that race in they're either trying to turn off assists or have already no assists. A lot of people say like ABS is like, it differs for a lot of people, but a lot of people do say ABS is the easiest thing. However, obviously it is game dependent as well. If this game's harder or tougher in certain areas, it's going to change what people do.
Yeah.
But I think especially for me, it was like traction control was like the first thing I went to turn off. ABS was always the last.
Yeah, I think I'm the same boat. I said I race with the traction control on. I can race with it off, but yeah, I find the same thing. At ABS, I think I was a lot slower a lap without feeling it. So I thought I was doing quite well, and actually like, oh my god, I'm actually terribly slow. What's it say? Read most comments quickly. It's hard to build up a track. Even laser scan, it takes so much time to do. Pez have done that. Oh, there we go.
So yeah, so obviously Pez have brought out a game and said, "Oh, people are going to be in next year." And this is the thing what Joe said. Like, it takes time to do tracks, and like, but with Formula One, they don't laser scan it, so it's not like it's going to be fully realistic. You know, they get as good as they can from the resources they have. I'm hoping from next year's game. I mean, even though EA are complete shithouses, really, in theory, and they're just money grabbers, and there'll be loads of things that probably in the game to like make you spend money. I'm hoping they'll put the money into the game, so we might get some laser scan tracks. Or they could just maybe buy the laser scan tracks from other games which have laser scanned them.
Yeah.
Like, there's multiple ways. It's probably a cheaper way than laser scanning it yourself. There's ways out there to do it, but like you said, everything takes time, which is why I just don't think the tracks are going to be out too soon. Or if they do, they'll be rushed and be crap and not realistic.
Yeah. But see, with Spain, I can feel a difference, especially through that left and right hander. I'm not too sure. I think just before sector 2, if you know what corners I'm talking about, the
Do you
left
mean
and
you mean the left and right before that long, like fast right before the little straight, before you go into sector 3? You mean that left right?
no, but like I'm not good with turns, so where you coming out that corner, or just before it is this DRS straight, not the chicane.
Trying to.
So,
Are the two
so
turns before the right-hander, before the DRS start?
Yes. I've
Yeah,
noticed a change in the curbs because I don't spin there now. It's changed a lot there.
no, they flatten them out. I did see a bit of gameplay, and it looks like people cut corners like a motherfucker in this game, like more
Oh,
so
yeah.
than normal. And it looks like, I mean, I know a lot of people have said like if you touch a curb in this game, it spins you out, but it looks like they've flattened out a lot of those, and the corner cuts just seem disgusting that you can pull off. Like, I was watching people do time trials, and obviously time trials just like are invalidated like whenever it feels like it, but the corners, some of them are just irrelevant on some tracks, and I was like, well, what the hell is this?
Yeah, it seems to be they've extended some parts of each different track where the track limits are, because you can. There's some parts of it you can go right off the road and nothing happens.
Yeah. I mean, it was a bit too strict, but I hope they've not kind of gone too far the other way, because that's just a bit of a pain in the ass, really.
Yeah.
Because I noticed as well, the first time I tried the Bahrain track, and you know the right-hander, if you touch that curve, you're gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the depth curve.
Yeah, well, first time I tried that, I was probably about, well, if you put it to scale, about 2 meters away from that curb line. But I still spun out.
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed a difference in the wheel as well. Like I was a lot slower than I thought I was, and it was actually quite a massive difference. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
To be honest, with the wheel on this game now, with the last game, I had it pretty much set up for the way it was there. But I've been doing practice sessions with Woody and Bitlake,
Yeah.
and it's taken me, I'd probably say about 6 days to set my wheel up, just to get the calibration settings done, to get the force feedback settings done. Because with Woody, he was about to throw the game out because some of the corners he was taking, the force feedback was just absolutely ridiculous with the settings he had from the last game. I actually suggested to him to drop a certain one by 10, and unfortunately for me, he gained a flipping second and a half. Yeah.
That's my jokes.
I'm hoping, because I actually didn't have the force feedback turned up too much anyway, mainly because it can also, you know, it ruins the life of your wheel. So I was like, I'm not into fucking buying a new wheel every now and then. So I think I run my force feedback at like 40 or 50. I'm hoping that's going to be alright still.
It'll be a funny one, that. I don't know.
Pretty much had to do the same on mine, because the last game I had mine set on the master force feedback on 110. This one I've had to put it down to 70.
Yeah, it wasn't that I didn't like it. I want to get longevity out of my wheel, so I just turned it down more for that sake, more than anything else. But but that's kind of weird actually, but it makes that much of a difference. But it's that savage anyway.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, well, hopefully the game will improve with like future patches, and you know, that's why another reason why I think it might be worthwhile the league to just start like an extra week later. Gives people a little bit more time to fine tune everything. Gives us more time to definitely 100% work out what we're doing with the tracks.
Yeah.
And gives me a chance to actually play the game.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I think but me and DxT tried to play the 2-player career mode.
Yeah,
Um,
I saw you for streaming.
Did you?
And then I went on for it, and you were only on for like. I saw it go live, and I was like, oh, I'll watch that in a minute. I was doing some things, came back, and you'd fucking gone.
Do you know
And I
why?
thought-
Do you know why we went off?
Yeah, because you lasted a lap apparently after spending about
Nah.
10 years setting up your thing or something.
What it was, there's a glitch on the game. So me and Jake were doing, obviously, started from realistic, from the back. We was with Williams? Williams, yeah.
Yeah.
So realistic, we thought, okay, we'll be alright. First what wound me up was the fact that we set it to realistic cars. And then Hamilton...
Did it go equal?
Yeah, it went to equal.
Yeah.
And then Hamilton was getting outlapped by fucking Mick Schumacher. And it was like, what is this? Like, have you seriously based the game off anything realistic? How the fuck is Mick Schumacher and Mazepin heading on top of the table? In what universe is that possible? So yeah, it was a bit frustrating. So yeah, that's why we went off. We kind of got a bit frustrated with it because no matter what we do, we couldn't improve. And then even if we got to the stage where we kept on playing it and we did improve, then they wouldn't improve. So it was always going to be like a done deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was kind of frustrating. So yeah, we did turn it off after that.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I mean,
Honestly, I think at the moment they're trying to find bugs and glitches and fix them, rather than like stuff wrong with the track or the cars.
yeah.
I think they're trying to find bugs and glitches that have been reported and then fix them for the game to be perfect. But it's EA, honestly. Like I've said about up-team times, like, oh, we provide we provide a game with no glitches and bugs, and I look at the bug and patches notes and it's just fix the bug, like over and over. It's honestly, it's amazing how they can. I mean, it's alright that they fix it, but
Yeah.
when they bring,
Right. I
of
will
course, it's
say
not going to
actually,
be perfect at the
this
start.
game
So.
has nothing to do with EA.
Yeah, this is a pure Codemasters game. So that's
EA
it.
is just giving them funding
Big on
support
the
with
next
Codemasters joining in, but the game itself is actually done by Codemasters. Next year's game, that's going to be a completely different one altogether. Either way, EA will be involved with that. So yeah, expect flipping loot boxes of some sort to get flipping hard tires or some shit like that.
100%. It'll cost you like 25 quid to get a set of soft or something.
Yeah.
But like, see, this is the thing which I wish more like kind of game developers would take on board. Like, people don't care about certain things in game. Like, no one would give a shit about those tracks not coming for like months if the game was sick, if the driving was on point, everything, like there was like very, even like glitches. If the racing, when you're racing, it's good and your car feels amazing and it's relatively, like whatever you do in terms of like changing the AI, or it's realistic in that sense, and it's just a decent game. People don't give a shit about waiting for like 3 tracks or like even the new iterations of tracks for a few months. People enjoy the game, but when the game's not up to point straight off the bat,
It's a bad start.
that's when like you're like, do we really want to keep playing this game? Because people aren't enjoying it, and then they're like, oh, it's not very good, and we have to wait months for this. It puts you off more.
Yeah, it does. It really does. And it's frustrating because they're like people like us that run leagues and take part in leagues. Like, we're the ones that the game's catered to, and it doesn't feel like it. It just feels like it's catered to those one-off people that just come on every now and then, just to race once.
Unfortunately, that's how too many games are going. They're going for the casuals.
Yeah.
That's where they get the money.
Or the fucking what's the other one? What's the word for them? Influencers. The influencers.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, the influencers get enough as it is. They get games really early. They always get into fucking all the betas and alphas and all this malarkey just to make content early. They get plenty of stuff. It's just, it's annoying. Influencers and casuals, and then you've got the people that actually like do league racing, or like the people that play it a bit more than the casuals, but maybe not as serious as like the esports sort of side of it. They're the people that get fucked over.
Yeah.
You're either in a top like 2% of the people that race who are solid as fuck, or you're in the bottom like 10%. You're the people who are shit, and everything else is irrelevant.
Yeah, basically.
And it's the same with every game, unfortunately, because it's what makes money.
The only good thing that I like about this game is the fact, with the options that are coming now for anyone that's like setting the unranked lobbies up, for example, all the leagues that are doing it now, they now have the option of turning off reset the track.
Yeah, that's a massive thing. I saw that. I was like, yes.
Yeah, I think that's the
That is good.
best thing about this game.
It is. No, 100%. I completely agree with that. It was. When I saw it, I was like, this is actually amazing. The way they've done this is very clever. It needed to be done.
Sorry, has also anyone made it to the part where the icons come in for my team?
No.
Because I've not made it to that bit yet, and I've not seen like Michael Schumacher signing for a good team or something.
No, I've not seen that actually. Not gonna lie, I've not seen that.
There's been a lot of problems regarding all the DLC stuff. So the likes of Michael Schumacher, not DLC stuff, the Locker
Naming rights.
where you had Michael Schumacher on there. And a lot of people are actually, so I'm looking at Codemasters forums now on the fault finding and what's coming up on the upcoming issues and speak to developers now. And a lot of people are not getting any of the extra content that the deluxe version is supposed to give you.
Oh, really? That'd be frustrating. So you paid all that money for it?
Well, to be honest, I remember, I think it was 2019, they had the McLaren on, not the standard version, but the next one up.
Yeah, yeah. I think I remember.
I bought that, but I could never use it, because for some reason it never appeared on my game. But yeah, I downloaded it.
Very strange.
Also, I think it's quite sad that we don't have classic cars in this game.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. And classic tracks as well.
Yeah, I would have missed. I really wanted to drive about in like, I don't know, when it came out, Imola, in a like 2004 Ferrari, or the Williams, 2003 Williams.
See, with me, like I would rather have a whole grid of that one era. So, like for example, have a complete like 80s grid of all the 80s cars. So you got like the 6-wheel Tyrrell and all this kind of stuff. And I think that'd be insane. But then when you get like one car from one era, one car from another era, I think it didn't work. I think that's probably why they did it. But yeah, I see what you're saying. I think it would have been nice to have something like that anyway.
Or like, you know, different models from different years and all them liveries. You know, like I would have liked that. And like, if we did have maybe the 2010 cars back, the Toro Rosso, that was a nice car. I liked the Toro Rossos. Like when they started, stuff like that. The Red Bull, the Ferrari, and McLaren, obviously that came out as well. But just all the liveries from that year, like 2000, like 2000, any livery really, like just any livery. You get that model livery. You just pick the livery for time trial. I don't know, something like that.
I think a lot of it will come down to naming rights as well. That's the problem, I think, for that.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it would be nice to have that, but yeah, naming rights would really like affect that quite massively.
I kind of wish people would stop doing like all these, like you get the standard edition and you get the collector's edition, all this malarkey. Like if they were to do that, because too many games you can get all these things, but then all you can do is you could also just upgrade after you buy it or get the DLC anyway some other way. Like I'd rather them just do completely blanket edition. It just is what it is, and if you want to buy the DLC, you can buy it, or you release these things like the collectors and all that, whatever else you want to do, and if you buy that, no one else, you can't just get it. So if you want it, you have to buy it.
Yeah.
Because because if you get all this crap and you don't get it, it can be a pain in the arse. Whereas if it's like, or you know, someone buys like the standard edition, someone's spends like what, 90 quid, 100 quid on like the best edition possible, and then someone else just goes, oh, I'll buy the base game, and then down the line, oh yeah, I'll buy a little bit of triple drabs, or I'll upgrade to this later on. I know it's about money and stuff, but I don't think it would make any difference either way. If you do, I think if anything, it would be better off if they would make more. If people are like, right, this is 100 quid, but you get all of this, people are like, oh yeah. And if they said, you can never get this, if you don't buy this edition, you can't get it.
You will never get this, you'll never get this,
No, exactly. And then I feel like people are like, they're either like, oh no, fuck it, I'm not that bothered. Or you get the people like, oh yeah, I want that. And then that's it. They've got, like, you get a code for that and you can't just, you'd have to, or you'd have to buy that edition again. You couldn't just upgrade, for example. You'd have to buy that edition. So you'd might end up spending 160 quid on a game because you want that stuff in the end, because you like the game.
Yeah.
Or just make it a blanket edition and you bring out all the DLC for it, and you can buy it or not. And then it'll make a difference with actually if you get stuff. If you spend like Rico, you spend the extra money getting it and then never could use it. What's the point?
Yeah, that's pissed.
Yeah.
That is pissed. I'd have been fuming.
Yeah, 100%. If you spend an extra like 20 quid on a game, and the games aren't even cheap now, like fair enough, the graphics are pretty sick, consoles are decent, or computers are, depends what you've got. But if you spend an extra bit of money on a game, you want the shit that you fucking spend the money for.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. What I'm going to quickly do, guys, I'm just going to put in the stream an image from the teams and stuff, from the allocation. So if you want to have a look at that, you can see everyone's allocation as well. That's currently on the screen now. But yeah, so what were you thinking about these teams? Obviously, we did a lot of mixture with the allocation for the PS4, PS5 side. On the Xbox side, nothing really massive, I think, there. I do think it's quite funny that Rico and Viper was allocated again together.
Yeah, because we were allocated last season as well.
Because what I did last season, if you guys didn't know, I had random people pick numbers, and that's how I allocated the teams. Whereas this year, what I did, I used the wheel. I spin the wheel, and it literally put Rico and Viper together, and I thought that was hilarious. I sent him the image as well, of, like, to prove that it wasn't a fix. So it was like, it was quite funny how it come out.
Last time I checked, me and Raukio were AlphaTauri, not Aston Martin. I could have swore we got.
Wait, let's have a look.
I could have swore we got AlphaTauri, not Aston Martin.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I messed up. Ignore that.
I mean, the guy can't even spell, so
Yeah.
you don't expect to be great in the right order as well.
Man, I'm tired, man. I am.
Every single screen you've done a mistake on.
I know. I'm so tired, man.
Rico, you should have sent the PlayStation thing before I messaged Tobo, man. Like,
Yeah.
he didn't even have me and Lee there. There was things missing.
Do you know what it was?
People were put in like twice.
Do you know what it was? It's because I'm gonna fucking name names now because this winded me up. No, Non-Human and Freedom had an argument. Now don't want to be teammates. And then King's Home had joined back, and Krusty T joined. And like, it just all happened like within the last half an hour. I'm like fucking trying to get it all together. I'm still working as well. So I'm still doing bits for work for like getting ready for like Tottenham event, and like I was just rushing it. I completely rushed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it
I
was.
think if you realise no one cares about Tottenham, you could have put more effort into your actual real work.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Fuck off.
No one cares about it.
Everyone cares about Tottenham. Not really.
Wait, even the supporters don't care about Tottenham.
I don't even support football, but I really don't care about Tottenham.
Exactly.
Well, why would you? Oh no. So yeah, my bad on that one. Yeah, what did you get, Neva? I've forgotten. I've got it written down there. Aston Martin. Yeah, I said I got YouTube mixed up. I think that's what I did. Just got YouTube
I
mixed
think he
up.
got a fucking headache by the sounds of it.
Oh man, I literally like. Oh, it's just frustrating.
I had to go cross-eyed reading what you put, to be fair. I was like,
You-
what the fuck is this?
You must have been raging that you got Haas, Rico.
Oh, I'll tell you, I was screwing on here and I've punched my laptop when that happened.
The thing is, he got fucked
I was
over last year,
looking
though,
at
didn't
it, I was dead.
you?
Yeah, I got
He
Williams
fucked over
last
year. You got the Williams as well.
Williams last year, though, was decent. I mean, people might not like the steering wheel or whatever, but...
No, but what was funny was like in the chat,
Oh,
he
I
wrote, I
like-
don't want Williams, and he got Williams.
just don't say what you don't want, Rico, and maybe you'll grow up.
That's definitely negative.
Yeah, I should have done.
There we go. I fixed
I
it.
don't know why people say, "Oh, I don't like the Williams wheel." I actually like it. I think it's a nice design. The only problem is the screen is far away.
Yeah, I think that's
So
the main issue with it.
if you ran cockpit cam, you would be screwed.
Yeah.
Well, just turn off the animation for turning the wheel. You'll be alright then.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a cool thing actually, if maybe for next season, like we'll dish out the teams, and then if we done some like you could switch teams, for example. If people hated a car and someone else wanted it, you could maybe like, right, no, we want to be in this. But
Mhm.
You know what you
it'd be
should
hard.
do
It'd be
for
hard
next
to work
season?
out though without everyone going, oh, let's switch, and not everyone switching. Like, nah. But
Well, what I wanted this season was I wanted the multiplayer cars to have a better kind of setup. Like, you know, like how you get a random,
random
teammate.
100% agree.
I
with you.
wanted it
If
to get
they-
a actual. You pick a pit box, and you pick. Oh, I'll be in pit box 1, or something. But yeah, we didn't get that, and I was a bit gutted because I was like, we could have worked that out so well because you could have had 2 teams, different car. Same 2 teams, so 1 team in the same car, slightly different liveries. You know, one like the Hamilton and Bottas thing, you know, slightly different. But yeah, didn't get it, and I'm a bit gutted to be honest. I think they could have done more with that.
I generally want multiplayer cars to be sorted out because I'd love to do a league or just make this league with multiplayer cars. You make a livery with like your teammate, you're both happy with it, even if it's the same, whatever. And then even if like you went into the lobby, right, and it comes up with like team 1, team 2, blah 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 blah. That, even something like that we write down on the wheel.
Yeah.
And then one team, like you join it, you both join team 1. Then you and your teammate, other like team, join team 2, and it's your liveries that you both have to have the livery or something, and then it it does it. That would be so sick to do.
It would.
See, I don't see how hard they can actually that is at the moment because the way the game is set up at the moment, you choose your driver and it's already allocated into the team.
So all you would do is wipe all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, just change instead of name, just like team 1, and then just look in
Driver
the
1,
box.
driver 2. That's it. Team 1,
and then
driver,
that'll be
driver
your
2.
pit box.
Yeah, no, exactly. This is the thing. It's not hard to do. This is the thing that annoys me. I think it's not hard to do. They just aren't focusing on it. But I think it would be such a sick thing, and I think a lot of people would like it.
I was also tempted to do use the online league format like they've got on the in-game format. But
Oh God, no!
I don't want it because the only reason why is because you can give grid penalties and stuff, which is great. But when you're qualifying the same and then straight away in a race, it doesn't work because you can't give a grid penalty from 1 week for what happened the week before. Doesn't make no sense. It's out of order really, and you can't give a fucking. What's the point? You can't give a gearbox change, so you can't do anything. So it's kind of pointless. So I've kind of veered away from that idea, and I think we're just going to stick it to like what we normally do. But the way that Rico set up the new tables and stuff, it's so much easier for the admins to do, and it's amazing. We were playing about it earlier, and like it's ridiculous. It worked a lot. It worked very hard on that. So thank you, Rico, for that.
Well, I'll have to give credit to Platnor as well because he helped me a lot with the formulas. Because I've been stuck for about 3 weeks trying to sort this out.
Yeah, it's very, very clever. Our little announcement as well regarding next season. So we are dropping the reserve table. That is going to be gone. We're not doing a reserve table. We did it last year as a test on the because we was requested by one of the drivers. This driver raced twice and then didn't race again. So it's kind of pointless. And so any reserves now will be just removed entirely from the standings, and that's including construction points. So if you're not going to be able to make a race and you've got a reserve covering you won't earn any points. It will just be you're not there. And it's just so that the reserves can have a race, and that way as well, when it comes down to the end of the season, like with the PlayStation side last season, a reserve driver nearly won the constructors because he was basically 80% of the time he was reserving. The guys he was covering were being a bit of a letdown, or the card kept changing hands, like the drivers was, and they came basically. He brought them to second. He brought them up to second place. So we had to start like saying that you've got to change your team, and we had to start moving his team about because it was getting unfair. So we're going to do that this season. So reserves will not earn any points at all, and if you can't make a race, then you can't earn any points, which I think is fair, to be honest. I don't know how you guys think of that. as well with other drivers.
No, totally agree.
I
'Cause
think that's fair.
you'll get really fast reserve drivers, and I've been in races when a reserve has come in and they've won the race.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what the hell?
I don't mind the reserve coming in and winning the race because, like I said, there is some reserves that can't make the races, genuinely can't make them. But then when you've got reserve that can make quite a lot of the races, and I don't know why this particular reserve doesn't want to be a full-time driver because they've got the pace, they can win it. But yeah, it kind of does affect everything else because it just means that you've got an unrealistic table. So when you're looking at like adding up the points for the driver, say you're looking at for example Woody and Barry, who are always there every week, and then I'm just going to throw out a name, Jupp Woods and his imaginary teammate. Imagine his imaginary teammate changes hands 4 times in a season, and this random reserve comes in to cover it for all the time for him, and gets first, second, or third every single race he does. Then you go to compare the tables, driver's standings, and you're thinking, oh, hang on a minute, Jupp Woods only earned 10 points for his team. How the hell is his team in second place in the constructors? So yeah, so that's what I've decided to do. It might not go down well with everyone, but I think it's probably better off in the long run.
Also gives more an incentive for the full-time drivers to actually appear there because it's only going to be their points that's going towards the actual championship.
Yeah, definitely. Let's have a look. So Speedy use a lot of messages in the chat. Yeah, they use photos. ABS is OP in this game. I have that glitch. EA don't make the game. Yeah, Codemasters make it. F1 games. Is that for Chelsea parade? Oh, what, me working? No, I'm working. Tottenham are playing a friendly against Arsenal, and it's women's and a men's game on the 8th of September of August. That's what I've been doing. Pre-season showing the Champions League trophy on Wednesday next week. Yeah, it's been a bit mental. It's been working wise this week anyway. But yeah. So, got anything else you guys want to talk about? You know, a new topic. We talk about F1 quite heavily.
So, like, the friendlies, the friendlies that Rangers have had are absolutely mental.
Yeah, you played Arsenal, didn't you? And they played a full team when you beat them.
Drew against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Drew against Arsenal. Won against Real Madrid.
Was it actual Real Madrid or was it like the kids Real Madrid?
No, Real Madrid.
Oh dear, that's quite impressive.
2-1.
Real Madrid.
When I seen that, I was like, when I seen the match before, I was like, oh, Real Madrid are going to win, and then I checked full time, and I was like, wait, something must not be right here. But somehow we won. So I just think it's mad, honestly.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't really follow friendlies particularly because they're not. I don't think they're a proper reflection of what's going on. But the Tottenham Arsenal one will be interesting. It's the first time they're doing like a double header, so you're seeing a women's game and a men's game as well. So that'll be quite interesting to see. But yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun. Do you guys obviously Alice is a United fan? How are United getting on?
Lost to MK Dons. No, they lost.
MK Dons they lost to apparently.
Is it MK Dons?
I don't know. I'm asking the chat. I think my stream's gone down again though because everyone's gone quiet. Yeah, I think it's gone down again. My internet's not playing. It's done up today. I'm not sure if the stream is even going live still.
I was watching it.
Yeah, I know. Bit mental, isn't it?
I'm just looking at some of the matchups.
Sorry, yeah, I think my internet's going a bit doodally at the moment.
For Brighton, I'm not a Brighton fan, but I have family in Brighton, so that's why I kind of just follow them, you know. But see, the thing with Rangers and when that match happened, they had a red. Nacho had a red card. He had 21 shots. Jesus. Real Madrid only have 5 shots, and we had 21 shots.
We had a message in the chat talking about Love Island. Do you have a Love Island segment, Rico?
No.
I've never watched Love Island in my life, to be honest.
I do
No.
watch it every night, like when
I don't
it's on.
think I would want to.
This year I've not watched too much. Like I've been watching bits, but I was really involved in it. a
Please,
few
you
years
really
ago.
aren't talking about this, are you?
I was a little bit. No, but I don't watch it this year, so I can't tell you much about this year. I've watched bits. I have watched bits, but not a lot. But yeah, I don't think I've watched it enough to talk about Love Island and go, oh my god, you see what Liam did? Oh my fucking god, it's a joke. Oh my god, really? Nah, fuck that. I can't do it.
Is Brexit a cabbage? I've
Oh
seen
man,
one.
I've seen that was so funny. There's some funny
what?
clips from it. Someone didn't know what Brexit was. Someone didn't know what Europe
Rome
was. It's like,
Rome is Rome a country?
yeah, Roma country. Are we still in England?
Essex girls, Lisa.
Oh,
Seriously, man.
yeah, it's mental.
You were talking about like multiplayer cars and that. I reckon. I mean that would be cool. You know, saying like, oh, if we had like a setting for like, oh, Team 1 had this livery and first pit line, Mercedes.
Oh.
Well, regarding the multiplayer cars, what we did last season with the last game, which turned out to be a really, really good set. We've done a destruction derby,
I remember this.
20 cars on track, and we had knockout stages. So we had a red team, blue team, green team, and yellow team. And basically, their car had to be a specific colour of their team. And it was no rules, no track limits, no nothing. But you had to finish the race, and the points were scored to each team regarding the destruction derby. So basically, you had half the one team doing the race, and the other half trying to take everyone else out.
That's funny.
It was excellent, absolutely excellent.
Oh, well, what I'll do, it's getting quite late now. We had quite a long stream with all the spin the wheel and stuff, so I think we'll wrap it up there anyway. Well, Alex, we'll skip the question time for tonight. Is that okay? We'll do it next time.
I think.
Is he
I
gone?
think he's muted. He's muted.
Seriously?
Is he gonna
Anyway,
sleep?
before you go, one
he's-
thing I'm going to say,
Go on.
Battlefield 2042. Ha ha!
What?
Yeah, that's it.
Fucking hell. Cheers, Jeff. Alright, well anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you everyone for watching the Spin the Wheel and joining us again for the Heads Up podcast. Thank you Rico for jumping in. Thank you Jack for jumping in. We'll send out a bit more messages about the season. We will probably have a week delay, so we'll start in 2 weeks time with the full season. Give everyone a bit of a chance. But yeah, thank you Nilo for joining us as well, obviously co-host. Get well soon to Toby. I know Toby's not feeling very well, so Toby, you're listening. Get well soon, buddy. And that's why Gaz wasn't here. But yeah, so thank you very much, guys, and we will see you for the next Heads Up podcast in 2 weeks. Goodbye.